always saying things. I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't really know if it's right or accurate, but I'm thinking that if I just say it with enough confidence that maybe I can just manifest my own destiny, right? Seems pretty accurate. Hi, I'm Caroline and welcome to my pretend cooking show. Today I'm going to be making a recipe out of Claire Saffitz dessert person. I'm going to be making this cranberry pomegranate mousse pie. I was mistaken to believe that I could acquire fresh cranberries in Wisconsin, in which, you know, it's our state fruit. I was not, so we'll be doing this recipe with frozen cranberries. So we're gonna start by making the pie crust. Okay, so this is a graham cracker crust that we'll be making, but it's a little bit of a variation, which I'm excited about, that uses Biscoff cookies instead of the traditional graham cracker. I'm pretty excited about this. Just get started, you know? So, you're 170 grams, so it just says to kind of break them up with your fingers. I'm so excited! Oh, 170 on the nose. Oh my god, this is so good. Alright. How can you tell if you've over-processed a mixture? Then add the demerara. Haha! Okay, so I couldn't find any demerara, so I got the turbinado sugar, but you know, I don't know, maybe we'll regret that later. Okay, also for this, we're supposed to get diamond crystal kosher salt. Claire, it's like baking for the elite. Have you ever been to a pick and save in Wisconsin? We don't have this diamond crystal kosher salt. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to open this? Just quite shit at separating egg yolks, so glad this is on a video for everybody. Let's just see. Okay, got my egg yolk. Beautiful, beautiful, except that I have egg yolk all over the counter now. Love a good messy recipe. Oh, I've gotten that everywhere. Okay. It's our pie crust mixture. Let's make sure how would. Oh, I did it wrong. Whoops. I don't think we have enough. I'm gonna say I'm a fan of a thick crust, and I don't think this is enough, Claire Saffitz. I don't think it's enough. Alright, so take this measuring cup. Take this and push it up along the sides. Oh no, this might, it's either gonna be really good or just gonna be a total shit show. Yeah, that's how I feel about really most things in my life, you know? It's like, I have okay, this doesn't look horrific, you know? Could it look better? Probably. Did Claire's look better? Definitely. Okay. This is our baked crust right here. Anyway, I ended up cooking it at 13 to 15 minutes, but I did it for 17 because it wasn't quite firm when I was touching it, and then just sheer fear kept me from cooking it longer than that. I have, y'all, oh my god, look at this. I've got this little workout headband on the side right here. I'm gonna stay open now. Glad that my engineering degree is getting some use. Again, these are my frozen cranberries. Don't disgrace me, Claire. Sorry, I really tried. I'm being like super precise here right now, but something about being on the camera just really freaked me out. Instead of like using the traditional zester, we're just gonna take 2 wide peels of it, which I'm pretty hyped about. I hate zesting things, it's annoying, you got these little flakes everywhere. Okay, so we have our orange, we're gonna put our cinnamon stick in here. We're gonna put 1 cup of sugar. That's a lot of sugar, my dudes. A lot of sugar. And then 3 tablespoons of, oh my god. So this is my pomegranate molasses, which was so hard to find. I found it at this Middle Eastern grocery store downtown. And that's where I got it from. Ooh. Oh, that is a thick boy. Okay. So then we're gonna put in our 1 cup of water. Yeah, this is full. Anyway, so I've got to bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna reduce it down so it's a jammy like consistency. So we're gonna bring this to a boil. Oh, here's my lid. Did I have to put in salt? Oh my god, I forgot the salt! I forgot the pinch of salt. Oh my god. Alright, everybody, learn from my mistakes. What's the worst that could happen? This is the worst that could happen. Should use a bigger saucepan and not have the heat on as high, because now I have all this burnt cranberry mixture on my stove because it boiled over. Classic! It's definitely getting thicker, so that's a good thing. I still think it needs to be a little thicker than it is. But it's looking a lot more like jam and a lot less like cranberries having a pool party. So this is a lot more like a jelly. I mean, I'm just kind of making this up, y'all, but you know, I don't know. It looks a lot jellier, you know? I don't know, I think we should just roll with it, you know? That's the worst that could happen. Ah! God, cranberry exploded. Got on my finger. Ugh. Alright, we are moving on. So I have neither fine mesh sieve or large mixing bowl here. Who's in these directions, you know? When you can just make it up as you go. I'm straining out my cinnamon stick and my 2 orange slices, and then I'm also like any bigger cranberries and whatnot are also getting strained out. Not going through at all though. Not at all. Anyway, okay, so just gotta like push it through is what the recipe says. It's scary is that I don't even see the orange peels in here. No. I just reduce those suckers down. Here, I mean, I can pull out my little cinnamon stick. Oh, it's hot. I had thought about putting this through a cheesecloth as well, just because of the amount of seeds that are in here. But I mean, I had a hard enough time getting this through this, what I would not describe as, I mean, it's fine mesh for a strainer, but it's not fine mesh for like baking, you know? I don't know, I'm just not Alright, got the compote. In case someone wondering, we just finished step number 1. Boom, baby. Only like 7 more to go. Ha! Ha! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, it looks so good. Put this in the fridge. It says to cover with plastic, but, you know, I'm just going to cover it with this. It's fine. Alright, and it's going to go in there for 25 to 30 minutes. Cool. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Actually haven't. I always just see, I've never used gelatin before. I just usually see on the Great British Baking Show how they have those just like little wafer thin little sheets that they plop in. Like, I want those. That's what I was expecting from the grocery store. I'm gonna let this soften for about 10 minutes. 1 cup of heavy cream. I'm terrified. Oh. Have I overwhipped it? I overwhipped it. Oh! Okay, so we remove this from the fridge. It's looking good. It's completely like, it's gelatin. It's hard. Alright, so we're about just warming that until it's a liquid. And then we're gonna put it in here. It's clear, it's a little opaque. This is gonna be the end of me. I'm gonna like, oh, I'm a gelatin. It's gonna get whisked into here. Boom. adding our whipped cream mixture that I hopefully didn't over whip, haha, into here. So it's just to add half of it first. And I'm gonna just like fold this in. I always think of like from Schitt's Creek when Moira and David are trying to make enchiladas. Like, just fold in the cheese, David. And we're putting in the rest of my cream here. Hopefully haven't ruined this with over whipped cream. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Scrape into the prepared crust. Here it is. It's not uniform. Dang it. Anyway, that's really good. It's very sweet, but it has this nice tartness to it. Yeah. So it says to put it in our fridge for an hour covering with plastic wrap. All right, so we're gonna go on to making the sugared cranberries, which, you know, we're going rogue here because Claire did not recommend doing this. The reason why is because we're using frozen cranberries rather than fresh ones. Of course, when you freeze something, water expands and it breaks all those little cell walls and whatnot, and it causes fruit to lose its rigidity, right? Spoon, baby. 1 tablespoon of the pomegranate molasses in here. A lot of sugar for the fact that there's only a third of a cup of water in there. I'm gonna bring it to a gentle simmer over low heat, and then we'll add in our cranberries, the ones I have here. All right, I got my wire rack. So we're gonna cook the cranberries a little bit, and then we're gonna put them on the wire rack so that they can cool. All right, I'm gonna put down this piece of paper towel here because I actually made this island myself, and I don't want to ruin it by, I mean, I did seal it very well, but I take chances, you know? I don't need to take any chances. I don't need to also build another island because one was hard enough. All right, so they burst a lot faster than I was expecting. And they definitely have lost their shape because they're frozen. Who really cares about shape? Anyway, I'm trying to spread these apart on here so they don't get stuck together. Right now they're really tacky on the outside because of the sugar coating we put on them. They look like raisins. I hate raisins. Goodness, just the most beautiful pie I've seen in my entire life. All right, we are finally at the end. Just gonna make the whipped topping that's gonna go on top. All right, looking a little better. We have to beat this a little more, so I don't want to overbeat it. I'm going to leave it as is. Adding more sugar, obviously. It's our mousse pie right here. We're supposed to make swooshes. Swooshes, you know? Nope. That's fine. I'm just going to start putting my cranberries on top. Boom! Ah! Look at her! Oh my god, honestly, it looks amazing. It looks so good. I'm so happy. All right. Oh, I found her sugar on my shirt. All right, time to taste test. All right. It kind of fell apart when I was cutting it, but I'm excited. Make sure you get a bite that has everything in it. The bits of cranberry on top really make it. I can't really, I'm trying to see if I can tell that it's Biscoff rather than graham cracker. And I don't know if I can. Overall, I think it was a great recipe. I think it was a little hard to find some of the ingredients. So it's a resounding success, I think.